Dry Run Falls. Eating a day-old cold chocolate croissant that fell on the ground and is gritty. It's delicious. Once more into the fray. Dutters Run Trail's right up there, reconnects to the Loyalsock, and then we settle our unfinished business. First waterfall! First waterfall! First water crossing. Fourth stream crossing, Dutters Run. Holy shnikes.
Over here. Oh, that was a big jump.
We did. So many waterfalls. Loyalsock Trail. Quite spectacular. Haha, it's better when we do take photo of each other. Where's Liz? Team Alpine 3, Summit's High Knob. We all need an oxygen tank and a hover round so we can go, go, go. Hikers only. Evidence of the emerald ash borer all around us. Woolly algalid beetle. Chestnut light. This forest used to be full of chestnuts. American chestnut was the predominant tree in North America. Deciduous and mixed hardwood forest. Things are changing. At least we didn't have a winter this year. I'm up about 1,980 feet. And a base layer and a mid layer. Super thin hat. Not freezing. So we could help that my pack weighs 127 pounds. I thought this time, because I'm an old man in my 40s, I'd bring a chair and a gigantic pillow. They're both collapsible and ultralight, but totally unnecessary and superfluous. Comfort items. Probably just try and limit yourself to one, and the backpack is tip for you. Oh yeah, and I brought ultralight Canadian slipper things. moist. Back there at the creek crossings, there were 7 of them in a row. My left boot went completely in freezing cold water. It's almost dry though. That's nice. This smacks of the Appalachian Trail a little. Rough. Pretty cool. Let's turn around and see the rest of the team. Casey Stotts, Elizabeth Rooney, hold on. There we go. Elizabeth Rooney. Perfect. And I am, as always, wondering what's going on. Basically no law right now, really. Other than the ones you impose on yourself. That was deep. Well, shut up. Started snowing. Makes this place even more magical. Here's a nice little water feature. We do like our water features. Break up the monotony of 57 trillion trees and leaves and mud. Lots of mud here at the Loyalsock. There's secret mud that's under leaves, and this you can see me mud, but you don't know how deep I am mud. Then there's a puddle with leaves on it. It looks like mud. And that's it now. Okay, bye-bye. Oh. Stream crossing number 77,462. Oh.
Oh, that was pretty recent.
Imagine this covered in snow and ice. Oh. So nice. But now I don't know where the trail marker is. And everything here is exploded. Some sort of landslide happened. So whatever tree did have the trail marker on it doesn't exist anymore. We'll figure her out though. Got a map and a compass, we can reconnoiter. Well, we have either like 4.5 miles to camp or 6 miles. 6.5.
And somebody would leave the tree.
There's a fungus among us.
Team Alpine 3 successfully descended the infamous Road Falls ladder. There it is. Camera doesn't do it justice. It's kind of terrifying. And then when you get to the bottom, there's this glacier and some stalactites. They hold tight to the ceiling. That's right. Some ice over here. The rest of the team.
How you doing, Liz?
Good.
See the cave?
Stepped in 2 gigantic puddles.
Yo, me too.
That kind of looks like a bear den.
Yeah.
See it down there? Casey, right around the other side there, underneath this slanty gray rock. Looks like a bear den.
Careful. That's really slippery.
Steamy mountains. Misty mountains.
He's terrifying me right now.
Cliffs everywhere. What an amazing hike so far.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Over outside view.
Whoops. There we are. We've done it. Got here. The script for this is well written. On our way here to Alpine View, which as you can see is obscured by the 100% humidity and rain-snow combination. Down there is a nice viewing platform of what is probably an amazing view, but there's a sign. As you can see, you can't see anything. Sweet campsite. Elevation right now is, I think Liz said 1,700 feet. But there's the view. It's supposed to be one of the best views on the trail. And speaking of views, people have been telling me that the view from High Knob over by Hillsgrove is nice. It was lackluster at best. And there was a road right there and no rocky outcropping like this. Let's walk past the scary Halloween tree. Probably sit there and meditate, align your chakras, all that sort of stuff. Eat some kind of health food sandwich. Watch the snowfall. But today, no bueno. Rocks like that, slippo, that's how you fall. Break all your parts. You only get one set of parts. So when you're up here, isolated, always carry some kind of rescue beacon. And always make sure you don't break your parts. That's hiking tips from Josh 101. And yeah, if we didn't have 2.5 to 4 more miles to walk, this would be a pretty awesome campsite, other than the fact that there's no water up here. And if we wanted to cook dinner and refill our bags, probably need some sort of campsite with a water source nearby. And if you look way down there, it's the rest of the team. Casey Stotts and Betsy Rooney. They'll be here any moment. Snow's starting to come down a little heavier. It's supposed to fall till about 7 o'clock. Hopefully we're only another half an hour or so away from camp. Time is 2:45, and really looking forward to getting this pack off. According to my Fitbit, I've done about 250 floors today so far. Wait till you see the view! Haha! Well, as you can see, full on snowing now, and it's starting to stick. I think if we go to the first camp, which adds like 1.5 miles to tomorrow, which should be fine because tomorrow not supposed to have weather like this, we have about 1.5 miles left, which would put us at our current pace around 4:15, which gives us 2 hours of daylight at camp to get firewood, set tents up, get drinking and cooking water stores topped up, dry our boots out. I had a few housekeeping chores to do. It's fine. I kind of went into Zen turbo mode here and left Liz and Casey somewhere. I thought I heard them behind me, but I may be mistaken. Tough to see with all the snow falling. Does make it pretty though, and it's not super cold out. Plus I'm wearing this gigantic green poncho so that we have somewhere dry to sit under tonight. It turns into a tiny shelter or somewhere to eat under sort of tarp thing. It's a Sea to Summit nylon tarp poncho. Get yours today. There you go, shameless product plug. I don't work for Sea to Summit. No one endorses me or anything I do, so I'm not getting paid for this. It just has kept me dry all day, so that's about it. I'm going to turn the camera around now. I don't know how I feel about videoing myself. I don't mind absorbing all this nature into my phone for everybody to look at, but myself, I don't know. I think I have a face for radio and a voice for being a hand model. Anyway, somewhere around here is World's End State Park, because that trail says World's End. There's my 300-year-old trekking poles, and very happy to say I got over the flu. Then I got over the secondary sinus infection, and now I guess within the last 5 days someone gave me a cold. So sniffle party. Sniffle on the first half of the Loyalsock, sniffle on the second half. That's fine. If this was easy, there'd be more people out here. And after walking like 13.5 miles today in the snow and light rain, we have not seen any people. Not a one all day. Saw a deer, saw a chipmunk, saw some kind of bird, and that's about it. Well, till later. Shalom galoop baloop baloop. That's my brain shutting down. Have a nice day. Well, here we are. The end of night 1, beginning of day 2. Camp has been stricken for the most part. Some would call our experience thus far a wintry, frozen hell. But to my initiated compatriots, we call it brisk and refreshing. I am, as always, the Wandering Woodsman, signing off. 8:30ish a.m. Day 2, Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland. Said like 2 inches or 1.5 inches. Snow hiking. Loyalsock Trail, High Rocks Overlook, World's End State Park. Those mountain ranges over there, where we came from. Hike down that, and then all the way up this one. Park office had only triple extra large paraphernalia to represent our hike. So we each got a patch. Some sort of water feature down here. Very nice. Only 6 more miles to Stones Pond, where we're gonna make camp for tonight. God willing. Well, we just climbed out of World's End State Park, down one gigantic mountain, up another one. And now I think if we can make it to Stones Pond tonight, the rest of the road there looks like this, which would be amazing. Now, knowing the planners of the Loyalsock Trail, the rest of the road probably is not like this. But we'll take what we can get. Okay, bye-bye. Loyalsock Trail, mile 59 and probably 1/10, quarter, less than a quarter. Roughly 4 miles left till camp. 2:30 in the afternoon. Gonna be a push to the finish today. We can do it. Get to walk through the spooky hemlock forest. Oh, and fall down. Ah, yeah. That's the way. Whew. Wow. Adventure. My first wipeout. Thank God everything's covered in snow up here. Little interesting factoid. If you hike not the Appalachian Trail, focus Josh. If you hike the Loyalsock Trail, from the trail beginning to the end, not from the end to the beginning, or do that weird link loop thing, that World's End State Park part, where you come down the side of the one mountain to the park office and back the other side, is about 1,750 feet downhill, and then another 1,750 feet uphill. So, in under a mile, 3,500 feet of elevation gained and lost. I don't know if the videos do it justice online, because you see all these guys that hike this trail or come out for a weekend and do the loop. My Fitbit says I've already walked more than the distance that it was to camp tonight, and there's still 4 miles left. So I don't know if the mileage is off on this trail, or there's so many vertical ascents that it's just registering me picking my feet up and thinking I'm taking a full stride. No way to know, really. I'm not a computer programmer. I'm a chef and a mountaineer and a father. And I can't wait to have turkey dinner Sunday night and put my slippy slips on my feet and not have to walk till Monday. Anyway, if something interesting pops up, I'll turn the camera back on. I don't want to fall down again. There's only so many of those you get before the roulette wheel spins around to mechanical injury and your hike's over. Definitely should get a GoPro if I'm going to keep doing this, or some kind of chest holder for my phone. Hope you're having a good time doing whatever you're doing. I'm loving this. Trail legs still at about 75%. If the day was longer, we could probably finish this whole hike today. But one more camp where it's going to go below freezing by a few degrees. Wake up, fight with yourself to get out of that sleeping bag because you spent all night warming it up. And there's ice on the inside of your single wall tent, and your boots are frozen. What a joy it is at 7 o'clock in the morning to wrestle your pounded on hamburger feet into a frozen boot. Haven't seen any bears yet. Like that segue. But I've been using this bear bell religiously the entire time. So with all this snow and the clingy-clangy of the bear bell, I feel like I'm in some kind of Christmas land. Oh, look at this stream crossing. Notice Loyalsock Trail has 0 bridges too. Well, time to put my phone away. Goodbye now. Another water feature here on the Loyalsock, just off the trail. This place is pretty magnificent, untouched splendor of nature. I guess if you were hungry enough.
hope that bell's not driving you guys crazy.
No, mine was driving me crazy yesterday, so I put my clap silencer on my ding dong. That sounded wrong. Put my ding dong silencer on my, you know what I mean. Sounds like a water feature up here. Wish my whole hydration system wasn't frozen. 800 calorie sodium deer salt lick breakfast pouch gruel I had. Starting to make my lips turn inside out. Maybe I'll just drink some of the stream water and get Guardia. It's fine, I like Guardia. It's tasty. Beaver poop. My favorite. A little downhill.
I honestly think yesterday might have been a little colder than the night before.
It was frigid in the morning. That's because the skies were clear.
Yeah.
No cloud blanket to hold the heat in.
Because I was sitting next to the fire freezing. And it was going pretty well for a little bit, but I gave up after that fucking log was lit.
It's almost like you need two fires. One behind you and one in front of you. I've read that some people, before they go in for the night, will wrap their sleeping bag around themselves. But the way that fire was popping, I'd hate to burn a hole in my sleeping bag.
Yeah, I really need to.
Your jacket, your pants, your gloves, that's one thing. Sleeping bag's a major investment. If you're that cold, go the hell to sleep. Sit there and risk ruining the thing that keeps you alive all night long. This is easy walking here. I just jinxed us, sorry. Damn it. Beautiful too. Some kind of coyote tracks again. There they go. Down there. Here we are on the abandoned railroad grade. Liz Catclaw Rooney, Casey the Annihilator Stotts refilling his water sack, recovering from black mold poisoning at a beautiful frozen waterfall and a yellow hunting sign. Loyalsock Trail, probably 4 miles left. We could only hope for such amicable trail conditions for the remainder of our jaunt. About a mile left. Dutchman's Falls. Loyalsock Trail Comfort Station. Then we called the shuttle driver lady. Very nice. We'll bring her 2 kids who will have some highly contagious form of something or other. They'll sit in the way back of the van. It'll probably smell like Burger King. That's fine. I try to eat healthy, but after eating food out of a bag and frozen energy bars for 2.5 days, 3 days, I guess 3 days really, I'd eat a son of a Baconator Whopper Mac, Big Mac Appleberry Jr. Extra carbs with a little grease sauce and sugar packets. And then a gigantic Diet Coke to make myself feel like that'll somehow counteract the 1,100 calorie hamburger I just ate. You ever notice people that eat at those restaurants always get a gigantic Diet Coke? Like it's gonna help? Let me get 2 Big Macs, some chicken fries, supersize all of that, and then a Diet Coke.
Honestly, that's not amazing right now.
The Diet Coke will help flush the grease globules through my bloodstream. Whoa, look at that. I think that's a raccoon. .59 God knows what miles just ahead of us. The end of the Loyalsock Trail. The trail very politely lets you do the last 3 miles on an ancient railroad grade, which is like an elevated roadway platform through the woods, which is fantastic. So, supposedly there's some sort of comfort station here. I like comfort and stations. Let's see what that's all about. Also, I just texted the shuttle driver, so she should be here soon to pick us up. Then it can be the demoralizing 15-minute ride for the 30 point whatever miles we just walked. Beautiful trail. Excellent camaraderie. I'd do it again in a heartbeat in the summer. This is Josh Hunter, signing off. Walking to our rendezvous point for our pickup in a gigantic, fast-moving van. Right up there where that blue sign is. Ah, turkey dinner. My turkey noise. It would be more enthusiastic if I hadn't just walked 30 miles in 2 days through the snow, slept outside, sub-freezing temperatures. But if it was easy, there'd be 1,000 people out there. And in 2 days, over 30 miles through the most remote part of Pennsylvania, we saw 4 people. It was magnificent. No cell phones, no traffic, no car honking, no people, and in case I didn't say it, no people. Very few animals too. No graffiti as well, which was really, really nice. Because places like the Appalachian Trail and the Wissahickon Trail over near Philly, graffiti everywhere. It's a shame. And once it's on those rocks, the surface is porous. There's really no way to get it off. You get some of it off. You can only make it worse by painting the rock. Try and hide the graffiti. Anyway, Like I said, no people. Well, quite an experience. I'm glad we got to finish it. Here's where our shuttle's gonna pick us up. What a beautiful day, too. Not a cloud in the sky. Supposedly there's some sort of comfort station over here. The guidebook wasn't extraordinarily specific about what a comfort station is. There's Casey and Liz back there. And here's me. And we're done hiking. And that's awesome. I wish it was longer. Well, on to Mount Washington.